Welcome to the third season of the Nidd's Whitelist server.
That was hilarious when I was sat in a really, really important meeting where I've got like really big stuff kicking off at the moment at work. And my phone, it was just going buzz, 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 buzz. Every time I looked down, it just said air horn, air horn. It was all the funnier because of the significance of the meeting, the sort of the amount of power that was going on and the amount of money involved and all that sort of stuff. It wasn't just a light-hearted meeting. It was just like, this is brilliant. I was wondering what everybody else's phone was doing because, you know, everyone's got a phone that's going buzz in a meeting. I mean, the people I was in the meeting with are the sorts of people whose phones are always buzzing with some important thing or other. And I was like, I wonder if theirs is going air horn, air horn. It would seem that it would be sensible if we're going to the alien planet. I've got lots of seats on a ship with a jump drive so that we can get there. Someone else can take care of landing. But I do think maybe I should have built an assembler on the ship. We've got drills. So while I'm waiting for the rest, I can just sort a bit of this out. Ooh. Hello! I need displays.
Boris has made that a thing. We all announce ourselves with the air horn now.
It was Boris's fault.
Well, no, it was all my fault.
Well, yeah, as far as the blame chain. The Nidd blame chain, we know that. Hello? Who joined then?
Boris.
Ah.
Well, he isn't here until he air horns, so...
And I did air horn, it was just that I was the only one here, so nobody heard.
If an air horn goes off on the dick and nobody's there to hear it...
Uh-huh. Did it actually go off?
Oh, Boris is gone. He's having troubles. His brand new internet is now interfering.
Oh, I didn't realise this brand new internet was already live. I read what you were saying this morning.
No, it's not live yet. I'm just... The old internet got in a hissy fit because it was replaced, and now it's just,
Yeah.
Causing trouble.
Yeah, that's what old internet does. Everybody knows that.
Old.
Yeah.
Everybody knows.
Old internet is just a pain in the arse like that.
Yeah, generally speaking. It's a good thing that computers, technology, and all that stuff doesn't act like humans yet.
Mm-hmm.
I say yet because it will.
One day it will sulk.
That's right, yeah. What was that? Do you remember the latest Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy movie?
Mm-hmm. Oh, no, not the movie.
Marvin? The movie, yeah. Oh, the way they did Marvin was so perfect.
Yeah?
The sulking robot. You've read the books.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, the way they actually did him in the movie, I thought was pretty well done.
Cool.
Yeah. Of course, he was better in the book, but that's always the case. Well, not always, but mostly.
Just often, yeah. Okay.
All right, I'm loading in.
I'm going to take the space...
Say something mildly inappropriate.
SpaceButts.
It's just par for the course. That's not mildly inappropriate. I should have said, say something mildly inappropriate for you. Too late now. That was my sound test.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to do the thing. Damn it. Oh, Mia's going to ask me and I forgot. I was supposed to mention about... In fact, I forgot both things. What was I going to say to them about... Because I had 2 meetings this morning. One was with the HR director and one was with the head of finance. And I was going to mention to them both about the... what was it? Something about failing nose ring kites? And I even forgot what it was I was supposed to bring up. Let's have a look. Dysfunctional nose ring kites. I was going to get that somehow in the conversation and I forgot. And the other was about British royalty and strippers.
British royalty and strippers.
Mia pointed out the question. Pointed out that if Prince Harry and Prince William go and visit a stripper, that they'd be pushing pictures of their grandmother's face into the underwear of the strippers. She's like, yeah, good point, good point.
Sloth TP is the name of one of the medical rooms now. Sloth toilet paper.
Ah.
I don't know. I know it probably means teleport, but toilet paper sounds more fun. All right, I am in.
Oh, I've just
Use the rocket.
There's an idea.
So, Spidey.
What? What do you want?
Mr. Nordic Beast made a good point that probably should have added an oxygen generator to this. And it would actually very easily just go on, like you could put it on like between the cockpit and the cargo container, but of course then have to rebuild the entire cockpit. Yeah, which of course is probably the most complicated bit. Although your designs were probably the most complicated bit.
Thank you.
That's so kind of you to say so.
I really do like how they like the blocks you use here that have like the little bits poking out. So it kind of makes like almost half diamond shapes. It looks really cool, like the spikes. I like that a lot. How big is a oxygen generator? Doesn't really matter for this one though, right? Because Sal, you have a ship that's taking us all. Is that what's going on?
Uh-huh. Oh, anyone can take what they want. I'll take my SpaceButt. There's seats enough for them all. If anyone else wants to take theirs, obviously they're welcome to. I'm just making sure we've got a good range of equipment with us.
Let's see where this will connect. Oh, there it is. Oh my god. Oh, that's right. It's a large ship, so it actually... It's just like... interesting. I could be really lazy about this Spider-Man and then just throw it on the bottom. What do you think of that? Probably wouldn't look... I'm going to give it a try, see what it looks like. Alright. Since we're waiting for Minty to show up anyway, can't leave without him. That'd be funny though. It's like, okay, everybody's here. let's go. And then he like logs in. Where's everybody? 3/4 of the way to the alien planet. And then it'll be, I'm coming, and he'll just fly there. Alright, so steel plates.
Whoa. What I don't know how we're gonna do is I can warp us to the alien planet, but that'll just take us to the outer atmosphere. But if anyone's got a ship that's capable of taking us inside the atmosphere, we can use landing gear to connect a ship to a ship, and you can jump a ship to a ship with a ship attached.
Jump a ship to a ship with a ship. Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah. So you can have little ships attached to big ships and jump them all together.
And that actually works now.
Yeah.
I remember when there was problems with
Yeah.
that.
As long as the landing gear's working, the jump will jump them all.
Did you say as long as something's working?
As long as the landing gear is working. If you've got
something in this game has to be working
Yeah.
for it to work. Okay, gotcha.
So a large ship to a large ship, you can just use merge blocks. That's fine, and then the one warp drive will move 2 ships. But with a small ship and a large ship, when landing gears are working, then you can landing gear connect the small ship. You can stick a small ship on a large ship and jump the large ship, and the small ship travels with it. So merge blocks for big ships and landing gear for small ships.
Oh, sounds cool.
So we can take more than just the one ship if we want. If we've only got one warp drive amongst all the ships, it's not a problem. We just connect them all. Hello!
No.
Hi!
No.
I don't know what it is. There's something about Mia's general grumpiness that cheers me up no end.
It's not general, it's specific.
Oh, and it's such a wonderful day.
In the neighborhood.
It's lovely and shiny and sunny outside, and it's also happy.
I've got the urge to punch things.
There's a game for that. There's a game for your phone called Punch Quest. Many of my friends own it, and they use it all the time when they have a general urge to punch things.
There you go.
But it doesn't really, relieve that need to punch something because you can't punch the phone, and
It did
just
for
slightly
them.
tapping something on your screen with your thumb, just very carefully caressing the screen.
No, they were not.
This
They were
just
not
doesn't
carefully
work.
caressing. They were carefully not caressing the screen. I was surprised they had a phone left when they were done.
I don't think they can do that a few more
Oops.
times.
No, probably not.
See, so it doesn't work. Also, I don't have any
does
hatred
work, yeah.
I don't have any hatred or strong feelings about anything in the phone, or about the phone, or the weird game they're punching. My feelings relate to this terrible city, people who work here in shops, people who go outside and enjoy sunlight, and cyclists. Don't forget cyclists. I hate them with a passion.
Oh, so you're like Apple.
How do you come from I hate cyclists to I like Apple?
Have you ever played Grand Theft Auto with
Hold on.
Tremble?
Yeah, but he has weird tendencies in that game in general.
No, he makes a point of any time there is somebody on a motorcycle or a bike, he has to kill them.
That is so unfair.
So I assume that means that he doesn't like cyclists.
How dare you, Anubis? Actually,
How dare I?
That,
How
that's
dare
not
he?
bad.
Oh, I picked up all the wrong things. I was looking at the wrong things. Still place. Oxygen farm. Ah! I don't know if white suits you, buddy.
What's that supposed to mean?
You're down to a black person. That's simple. Do I have to? I mean... Space engineers.
Oh, they changed the way the HUD works.
Yeah, it's probably going to break the game in another thing. Oh, Steam crashed. Thanks, space engineers.
So how are our preparations coming? Are we gonna be ready to go when Boris shows up?
Yep.
And Minty?
Yep.
Okay. As long as you're sure, I'm sure.
Mhm.
Because you've never steered us wrong.
Ever.
Ever. In the history of wrongness, you have never steered us left.
Indeed. So I think we are all prepared.
What do you think, Spidey?
So you have an oxygen generator and an oxygen farm.
Oh, yeah. I guess I could have just put a tank there, huh?
Well, I mean, the whole point of having an oxygen generator is to replenish the hydrogen tank, so...
Well, this allows us to put ice in there. Well, the oxygen... Because this will still do that, won't it?
I don't know if it makes hydrogen or not.
I figured that maybe it cover both bases this way, but we'll see.
Is it a big ship oxygen generator?
Yeah.
Yeah, it fills hydrogen bottles as well.
Well, does the thing that makes oxygen,
Oxygen
like
farm.
the farm, does that also make hydrogen?
Oh, don't know about the oxygen farm. Mia will know.
On another note, completely ignoring what you were just talking about, Holy Mother of everything that sneezes, apparently there's a countdown for new LEGO products relating to Star Wars, and it takes exactly 7 days, 9 hours, 46 minutes, and 1 second until they release that. So I hope you're excited.
Get hyped.
Okay, well, according to the first random internet post that I found, oxygen farms do not fill hydrogen tanks.
Trust in the first. The rule of the first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're the Nidd, right? So I guess there's probably no purpose of having that on there.
Nah, keep it on there, because it'll, oh, that,
The farm.
Yeah, I'd say replace it with the oxygen tank. Oxygen, no, it doesn't really matter, just get rid of it.
Thought it looked cool, but if it doesn't actually serve a function. Oh, I dropped stuff.
way to go. I got it. I clean up the messes as usual.
Right, so this will allow us to just drop ice into there, make hydrogen and oxygen if we want it, right?
I put bottles in there. Hydrogen and oxygen bottles.
Cool, so that helps.
I'm a genius.
Also, hold on. Why did we go there with the SpaceButt? I have a puddle jumper.
Well, is the puddle jumper capable of landing on planets? Because actually, I let the internet, or let my YouTube commenters do all of the research on alien planets for us, and I got a whole bunch of really good comments about it. Let's go to that video. So this is our prep. I'm going to explain to you guys how. Oh, I'm in SE, but there are people here, so I can't do voice chat yet. Oh, and then he goes on to swear all about Windows. View all my comments, please.
No, I don't want to start Space Engineers. Thank you.
So, according to my commenters, we have alien planets actually has much higher gravity. It's like 1.1 gravity of Earth, so it's higher gravity, which will make for entertaining landings. It does not have a breathable atmosphere, but it does have an atmosphere, so you can actually fill oxygen tanks using air vents or something of that nature. Oh yeah, if we're going to build on the planet, then they suggest that we build it on struts or like off the edge of a cliff on a strut type thing, because the bugs will actually spawn, like they'll come up through the ground right underneath your base if you don't, and start eating things. Lots of interesting name suggestions for my ship.
Do tell one.
All right, well here I'll give you a few. So Nordic says I should call it the Goldfinger. I have one here that says Chinquil. I can't even pronounce this.
Maybe that's a bad name then.
Chiquita? I don't know. It says after the banana
Chiquita
joke.
banana.
There you go, Chiquita. There you go. She named the Chiquita. And then I have the Dongus, the Brown Beauty, Pepperoni, and Tithonus, the Greek god of insects. Tithonus?
Brilliant. I know it would be stealing from ourselves, but what about the goldenrod?
Dandelion.
It doesn't really imply anything, you know.
Oh, and the one point that I missed that is the most important point here is that atmospheric thrusters do work because it has an atmosphere, even if it's low. So, does the puddle jumper have atmospheric thrusters? Like, is it planet ready?
You were there when I landed it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so then the plan is that you have to merge your puddle jumper with the SpaceButts, and then we take both those ships over, and then everybody jumps into the puddle jumper, and you take us down to the planet mirror. That is what we're doing. This is the plan. We've done our work. Boris will be happy.